think when I'm joyful, I'm a lot more like, you know, more like in this extroverted energy than if I'm very sad or angry.
Yeah.
So you're,
So you can hold workshops very well in this thing.
Yeah, you're kind of in this passionate mood, no?
Yeah.
And for fear, we have a magician. So when, for me, it's like when I'm in this conscious fear, I'm also able to to create things, like to move with the fear, and the magician might be really doing scary things which he doesn't know what will happen, and like create this magic soup, and it could explode at any time, and you're really scared, but you still do it. And this.
Okay.
Yeah, like these shamans, they go in the dark, do this dark magic also a little bit.
But are they? I don't know. Are they really afraid of this?
No, but for example, if you take ayahuasca, it also says you have to die. And that's the thing you have to go through, or something. And then it's like this very scary thing that you go through, and then in the end you come out stronger.
I think maybe I also have like an idea of magician being like a performer, and this is not what it means, no? Like it's not somebody who performs a trick for you, it's more of like the essence of a magician is to be on the edge of danger and kind of like I don't know how to describe it.
I feel like it's about transforming or something.
Could be.
Transforming. Yeah, this being on the edge is also this, I don't know, and I will take another step and yes.
Yeah, like
I have especially with fear, I have a big difference. So what you just mentioned was overcoming fear, facing your fear and overcoming your own fear. This is then you become the magician. This is also the shaman, what you mentioned, like the overcoming fear. But fear is exactly the opposite. If you really are in the emotion of fear, then you're stuck. You're not moving. You stand in front of the car. The light is coming, and you cannot move because you're held by fear. So this is why I'm like.
But this is
so
more
much
like
what
the
I hear about fear is exactly holding you back. And then overcoming the fear is the thing that gives you power. But then, and this is also one understanding of fear I had was, and this is of course just language, but they said it was the opposite of love. So, and it inhibits love as well. So fear is just holding you back. If you are very far away from love, then you are just in fear, and you cannot see what is in front of you because fear holds you back, and you are so afraid of love or whatever that you cannot even go there, and you don't even dare to take a step because fear is so much holding you back. And then this is why overcoming fear, and also all of our hero archetypical stories are so many hero stories of where people overcome fear, and so the overcoming fear makes you the magician.
So, but then you say that feeling fear is bad, right?
It's not bad.
Or it's not okay. You have to overcome it.
No, it's
just a chance to. It gives you the chance or the opportunity to overcome it, and by that it's good. For this is good.
But what Martje said actually makes also sense with a magician, because if we're like really in fear, we have heightened senses, and it can mean, of course, you can't move anymore, but it can also mean you see way more things, or you're way faster, like your whole body is suddenly able to perform things you're not able to perform normally. So in that sense, it could be maybe magical what people are able to do when they're really afraid and try to deal with that. And you mentioned that with the heightened senses. I think I can understand it there.
And also Manuel, you said about emotional fear, that this is being stuck. So if you move with a feeling, then you're really present, then you're just added vigilant, what you said, somehow this being really vigilant and somehow
Alive.
having superpowers even, which is magic, right? And so if you move with the fear, then you can do things that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
Yeah.
Also reminds me of people who meet wild boar in the forest, and suddenly they are able to climb up this stray tree, which they would never think they could do otherwise. So.
And then it depends on what, like where. Also, I agree with everything, and then it becomes. Then it's a bit interesting. It's like, when did fear? But then you were using fear, and it was not. You were not in the feeling of fear anymore. Fear gave you the perception of your heightened senses, and you were like, this is the thing that is reasonably fearful. Like the boar is coming towards me, but then fear is helping you to see that and to react faster. But you're never overcome by fear. If you would be overcome, and this is what I meant with this was my whole distinction of where you are totally in fear, and then fear is, and this is also something with when we had the example with anger, like being blinded by anger, then you're totally overcome by the emotion. So maybe then it was just the perspective of, if you use fear, then it can be very helpful in those cases, and then my whole point is valid.
Maybe it helps with language. So there's a distinction between fear and panic, and there's a distinction between anger and rage, and sadness and depression.
That makes sense.
And if you like try to distinguish between that, I think you have like a little bit a different notion to it.
Yeah.
So I would agree with you in the sense of panic, totally. But I can agree with a lot of, or like the things that are written there in the sense of fear.
Makes sense. Especially with the
Maybe there are even better words, but that's something that helps me.
Yeah, that's very true.
Is panic or depression a feeling or an emotion, or is that
It's
a state or something?
Yeah, it's a very, very stuck emotion in a way.
So I just want to say a few more things on this. So first, to stay with this fear and this being on the edge, that's also something we do right now because we don't really know where to move. And I've heard this term being an edge worker. Like we're constantly somehow on the edge and of what is normal and what other people did, and we're somehow all trying to find something different and moving on this edge. So I really like this term.
What do you mean with we don't know where to move? In like the
I mean, with creating this project, we don't really know how it will go, and we can't really predict anything, and we're somehow, there are other people who did something similar, but so for me, I don't know where this will go and what is possible here or not, and somehow going into this unknown. And so I think there is a great chance to be with the fear a lot, and then for it to be this being a conscious feeling rather than being stuck in emotion, rather than withdrawing because I feel fear and so I will not do anything, but really moving with the fear. And the same with anger, for example, being blind by anger when it's this emotion and I cannot think and just this really narrow perspective, or if it's this being a guardian and somehow consciously using this anger as a feeling in the moment. So yes, this is my input for today, and I suggest we have a short break now.
What time is it?
Let's see. Until, well, it's already 4:15, so until past.